Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about, yes, another crypto token, because crypto's going crazy right now. Let me push along the blinds. The sun is out after like 7 days of just dreary weather here in Virginia. But today we're talking about a project that is not new, previously raised millions, has been building for years. What if I told you that they wanted to be the next Facebook? They wanted to be a decentralized YouTube. They are launching it, or they have a messaging platform. They are now entering DeFi, the decentralized finance space. I'm talking yield farming, liquidity mining, all that stuff, earning passive income. They have a token, governance related. They don't take a cut out of every single transaction as opposed to other comparable mainstream platforms. Today we're going to be talking about Howdoo Udoo, now Hyprr, and the Hype token. And I know what you're thinking. You want my t-shirt, I'm a proud Doge dad, and you're wondering, where's that Dogecoin content that I've been talking about that's supposed to be coming soon? Well, it's coming soon. So speaking of Doges, let's run 10 seconds of tails, the best Shiba Inu and Dogecoin in the game, and then run into today's sponsored review of the Hype token. The Crypto.com app is freaking awesome, and I'm not just saying that because they're an annual sponsor of the VoskCoin YouTube channel. I have been enjoying their app long before then, and they make it easy to buy, sell, trade, and also stake cryptocurrencies. Yeah, stake the coins, earn interest, earning passive income. They say that's the key to financial success, and you earn interest in the coins you're staking. So click, I'm staking my Ethereum, and now I'm earning more, and it's not locked up in this weird Ethereum 2.0 thing, and maybe I'll never get my coins back and whatever. You also get $25 for free if you use our link and complete the sign-up bonus or simply our code VoskCoin. Remember, this is the app, Crypto.com app, available on iOS and Android, not their web exchange. It's available for almost everyone except for people in New York. Sorry guys. Link out in the video description below. Howdoo Udoo? Everybody, welcome back to the channel. Let's do it. So hey, say hello to the new way, says Howdoo. Basically, you know, the pitch here is fairer, clearer social media experience. I mean, if you can break through as the next big social media platform, I mean, obviously it's going to be an investment of a lifetime. And to bring out what another popular crypto YouTube channel, actually the most subscribed crypto YouTube channel, thinks of this token, they believe that Hype token, the rebrand of Howdoo and Udoo, could 100x.
Hyprr and their Hype token have 100x potential. They are so low cap right now. Absolutely.
But why? Okay, so let's look at that. Okay, so again, you know, they're looking to build a social media platform here, and DeFi mechanics, cryptocurrency on the blockchain, some interesting stuff like that. They want to encompass every piece of like social media, longer videos, shorter videos, a la TikTok style, obviously pictures and everything else. The goal is that they want to have community governance with the token, as well as just like, how do you stop like the bullying on this platform, right? Well, they want basically an algorithm, a metric, and just community presence to basically self-moderate, which is a very awesome premise, but making that happen is another objective. The interesting thing is a content creator, right? I mean, naturally, like that catches my eye, is how do you earn with us? Okay, so their token Udoo, now the incoming Hype token, is used for every financial transaction on Howdoo, from paywall content to advertising, and even passive income generated through likes and shares. It's the Udoo that makes our world go round. All right, so if you get on Udoo, you can go to the beach and hang out with chicks in bikinis. It's not the worst fate, my friends. Earn your fair share. Like, what does that even mean, right? Turning Udoos into hard cash couldn't be easier with their app. You can easily buy, sell, and exchange Udoos, which again will be the Hype token now moving forward, with your home currency. So that translates to a fiat currency. So with this, you know, you can see your posts and how many likes they're getting, and then the associated shares, and you can get a relevant, you know, Udoo amount. And then, you know, so let's say I have 27 posts, they get 600 likes overall, and 53 shares. So, I mean, obviously this is just, you know, big estimate, right? So if I come over here, that would get me, that's not what I meant to do. That would earn me, per the estimations here, $658, which is actually pretty wild. But that happening versus an estimated calculator, I mean, there's two different things. So please don't think I'm trying to mislead you in any way. Absolutely not. Dreaming is very different than achieving, my friends. Also, just put on the record right now, wrong number, $1,000 would get you 21,000 Udoo tokens. Again, I keep saying Udoo, but it's really going to be Hyprr and the Hype token. They're basically in the process of the rebrand and completing that throughout everything. The big announcement they have is that they're integrating with Skrill, and that allows them to be instantly integrated into 80 different payment options with their Hyprr token. And it will also provide a fiat on-off ramp for the platform users. This is a big deal. That's a big deal for them, and it really just broadens their capabilities. And again, having a fiat on-off ramp in this market, that's important. That's critical. They've been, just working hard, building up the hype here. Their mentions continue to rise per this chart of theirs. You can see, crypto's been pretty hot over the last year, right? And this is taking, several months, and you can see, more or less, say 100 to 500 mentions, and now they are peaking, absolutely peaking here in February, and it's a significant rise, and they're putting a bigger focus on marketing and these bigger partnerships, and basically they're ramping it up to try to keep pace with this crazy crypto market. With that in mind, they are also launching a DeFi mechanic into their token and platform. So the Udoo token is an ERC20 token. That means it's traded on the Ethereum blockchain. So to reference it for the millionth time, the VoskCoin MetaMask guide. Okay, video guide, I created it. Yep, okay, shameless plug. This is a really important video because it teaches you, if I can click on the right spot, how to use MetaMask, which is just a Chrome-based Ethereum wallet, but it is like your key, right? Little key to DeFi. And it's so critical and so important and so fun and so useful in so many different ways. So you have to learn how to use that if you want to interact with DeFi. I'm not going to do a full-blown MetaMask guide in this video. That's why we made it a standalone video. So once you do that, you send the Udoo tokens to your Ethereum address. You can just grab that right there, click, and then they are in your wallet and available for staking. As far as DeFi mechanics go here, is that the rewards are not, the staking rewards are not wild. Okay, and that's okay. That's because they have a deflationary tokenomic method. Okay, so this isn't some hyper like that inflationary token here where you get a bunch of tokens, the interest rate is insane and you're all hyped, but then the supply goes out of control, and then it's no surprise that the tokens can't achieve new highs and maintain value because the supply is just being flooded. Supply and demand, basic economic principles here, econ 101, baby. So again, you come in here, you can stake the coins. You can also add liquidity to their Uniswap pairing. And with that, you'll get the LP tokens and you can stake that there. They have a stake fee and an unstake fee associated, no deposit fee, and a 2% withdrawal fee. There's a reward pool right there, and this is just going to operate as a 1.5% monthly APR. No lockups, no minimums. Can't be mad about that. This is the Udoo ETH pairing on Uniswap. It's not a huge liquidity pool, which means that there's more room for expansion there. Basically 152 ETH paired with 6 million Udoo tokens. And so right now, this is the situation. If you add liquidity here, which you click that, I'll have all this stuff linked down in the video description below if you'd like to participate. From here, you need to, again, have those tokens bought, and then you can go ahead and add the liquidity. And then from there, click, you'll be able to put your LP tokens in here and start participating. They also have these video guides down here that I imagine would walk you through this as well. But with all of our huge coverage on DeFi, which I want to just talk about briefly, understand that DeFi is like the wild, wild west of cryptocurrency in this era. It's so exciting, it's so fun, it's high risk, it's high reward, and it is truly just it's where all of the hype is in crypto. It's where all of the huge opportunities. If you're looking to 10x, buy a top 25 cryptocurrency. If you're looking to 100x, you are looking in the hot new DeFi tokens. That's where the most fun, exciting, big opportunities are, we're looking for the low cap gems, the moonshots, the buzzwords everybody wants to grab. And that's one of the things that I found interesting about Hyprr and Howdoo when they reached out to us, is we evaluate this market cap. They have a market cap of 13 million. That's not a big market cap. With all of that in mind, this is exciting stuff. They've gone up incredibly, like a very large amount compared to 1 year ago of 900%. Recently, in the last 7 days, they're actually down 30%, but the chart is all over the place. So right now you can see that the volume previously 200,000, 400,000. Now, it's bouncing around well over $1 million on numerous days. And that is a very huge spike that just a couple of days ago, or no, what is that? Just yesterday, this token was almost trading at 10 cents per token, which would be, it was trading at double what it is right now. So some things to keep in mind. I mean, obviously it's a little sporadic right now, but it can be exciting. And again, it's high risk, high reward. I don't want to mislead anyone when it comes to that. Howdoo launches Hyprr. Let's just, elaborate on that a little bit more. They thank the Udoo holders. They built the social blockchain called Howdoo, the utility token Udoo, and their first DAPP, launching the Hyprr social media application. Hyprr will have a stable coin, Hype, but that would just be used as money in the app. Udoo is like ETH. Hyprr is a high volume app that will run on the chain and use Udoo for all fees. Basically, and I understand that this is kind of a rapidly changing and evolving thing. But the fact of the matter is that their goals are, they have not changed or waver. And at this time last year, they had over 100 people re-registered, I guess pre-registered, and a collective following exceeding 350 million users. And they've signed a lot of creators to be on board with their launch. And some of them have even gotten beta access to their platform to share their videos and so forth. And just with the fact that YouTube and other social media platforms have censored people previously, especially in cryptocurrency, obviously it piques my interest and everyone else's interest, the potential possibilities here. One quick note I want to talk about is that Hyprr, again, previously Howdoo, and their Udoo token raised almost $9 million in a hard cap ICO in about 1 month in 2018. So that was their initial funding. Clearly, they've been continuing to work hard since then. And, take it for what it is. Some people don't like ICOs. Some people like ICOs. I'm fine with it as long as they use that money to develop their platform and not just enrich a couple people and, basically never bring anything good to market. Let's talk about the tokenomics, right? The economics of this token. Funny buzzword. I told that to a non-crypto buddy the other day, and he was like, "Tokenomics? I'm so sick of you crypto guys." I was like, "You jealous?" Anyway, they've transitioned to a deflationary token model. So basically, until recently, they were inflating at a rate of 5% annually. Now they are they've transitioned to a aggressive, quote, deflationary token model. A total mint here of basically 888, well, total mint now currently of 844 million Udoos. Current circulating supply of 421 million. Currently controlled by Howdoo, 221 million. OTC stake locked until 2021 September, 90 million. OTC stake locked until December 1st, 2021, 111 million, and 45 million burned tokens. And one thing you may initially be thinking, like, wow, like they control almost all of their tokens. Well, they kind of need to do that if they're going to be rewarding all of the users and creators with their tokens. I mean, how do you award tokens to your community if you don't have them? I mean, you could mint them and keep inflating, so I understand, that's a concern, but with a platform like this, it makes sense. It makes sense from this point of view. They are not only moving into DeFi, which we've talked about, but they are also introducing NFTs, non-fungible tokens, on their Hyprr platform, as well as other DApps on the Howdoo blockchain. So they are looking to transition to their own blockchain, in addition to keeping for some certain period of time some of the Udoo tokens, and maybe they'll just be called hype tokens at that point on the Ethereum ERC20 blockchain. I can understand basically having a gate to both of those, simply because there's so many users on Ethereum. You can get that liquidity up, just good trading, easy for people to get in and out and just utilize, and the whole DeFi mechanic, right? That all makes sense to me. But having your own blockchain makes sense for a lot of different reasons. One of the most notable things here is simply gas fees, is that no DAPP can scale and run effectively, especially if they can get the millions of users that they want with these Ethereum gas fees right now. I'm not posting a picture of my dog on Hyprr, right, for a gas fee of $17, okay? I will use a centralized service like Twitter instead, because I'm not paying $17 a pop to show you guys tails, unless you really want me to. But again, I use that as a funny example, but in all reality, it's the gas fees that are really holding Ethereum back. Well, that's a whole different day, different video, but the fact remains it's a serious problem, serious concern, and one of the most immediate thoughts that come to mind how to solve that. Why not just launch your own blockchain, and then at least, even if it's the same blockchain, at least you're the only people on that highway. That alone is like a short-term solve. But then you deal with the whole issue of migrating and getting users over there. Can that successfully be done? If the rewards are high enough, the interest is high enough, the innovation, the usage, the utility is high enough, users will come. But if not, it's got to be good, because nobody wants to download another app. I get it. I got a lot on my phone. So Q1, Howdoo DeFi, and we already talked about that. Q2, Hyprr, create, own, earn. They're looking to make more attractive ways for creators to self-monetize. Blockchain effect, 10% from gross advertising revenue, and then decentralized social media app, and launching the Howdoo nodes. And then Q2, NFTs, non-fungible tokens, on-chain digital assets, Q3 and beyond, third-party dApps. They're going to be getting that Hyprr dating application. Jokes aside, that's a big thing right now. Obviously, very lucrative. If you saw Bumble when they went public, wow, that chick's rich, and everyone else associated who was able to buy in at a proper time. Social gaming, NFT rewards, blockchain-based voting. And some other good stuff going on. Again, they're doing a lot of stuff. It's interesting. If they can accomplish these things, it's a billion-dollar business. It's really that simple. If they can accomplish everything that they want to do and gain the traction, it's a billion-dollar business. Right now, valued at $13 million. But the simple fact is, the high risk, high reward is, can they do it? Can they do it? If we all knew if things could do things or couldn't do things, well, then we'd all probably be pretty good investors. All we can do is just analyze what's going on, what they've done so far, and what they're looking to do, and make the best decisions from there. So as always, I hope this video helped you make your decision on Howdoo, Udoo, Hyprr, Hype Token, and every other name they want to throw at it. And as always, hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to stay up to date with everything crypto, which is absolutely insane crazy right now, make sure to subscribe to the VoskCoin YouTube channel, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment below, and let me know your thoughts. Is this the next Bumble? Is this the next Tinder? Is this the next Facebook? Is this TikTok, but a better version for crypto? Is this a decentralized YouTube channel? Is this going to be the next DeFi NFT place? Man, that's a lot of exciting stuff. If it even honestly becomes like one of those, they'll be wildly successful. So, hey, we'll see. Fun stuff, fun market, bull run. Let's go to the moon.